Good morning, collective. So this is not going to be anything specific. This is just a morning message for whoever needs to hear something. So boundaries is what Spirit wants you to talk about. Okay, it's time for you to reflect on where do you need to establish better boundaries in your life. Okay, so this could be in a relationship, this could be friendships, this could be within your family members, and this could also be at work. How can you just sit and think about situations where maybe people are taking advantage of you, or people are kind of not respecting you in certain ways. Okay, Spirit saying this is the time for you to prepare for the harvest, to prepare for the abundance in your life. But in order to do that, you're really needing to establish better boundaries. So if you're needing time because you're trying to work on your abundance, or you are preparing for something that's going to, so perhaps it's studies, or you may be trying to work more to improve your work or financial situation, even if it's manifesting, and someone seems to be coming in between you and that, then Spirit is saying, please make sure that you establish those boundaries. Okay, make sure that people totally understand where you're coming from, and what you expect from them, and when you say no, they need to understand why. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about this morning? And yes, no is a good enough answer. Okay, sometimes you don't have to explain yourself. If you don't feel like doing something, you don't feel like going out, you're fully entitled just to say no. Okay. So you will have victory in whatever it is that you're looking for, okay? Especially if at the moment you've definitely got the Midas touch. So you may be working on having victory within a certain situation. And obviously with the Midas touch, it's about having obviously money, turning things into gold, being very fortunate, having good things coming your way. Okay, so this is definitely a harvest period for you. However, Spirit is saying to you that just be very careful of someone around you who may not be very honest or very truthful. And so someone may be trying to take advantage of you in your situation. Also, make sure that you're being honest within yourself, okay? The Midas touch was also very much a king that was so obsessed with money and gold that he turned everything in his life into gold, until one day he touched his daughter and turned his daughter into gold, okay? So it's... you are going to get victory, so be careful of what you're asking for, because yes, money is fantastic, and we need money for a lot of things, but don't be too obsessed with money that you forget other people or situations. Okay, there's definitely a coming together with partnerships. So this could be, if you're already in a relationship, you and your person growing closer together, or it's about meeting someone who you can possibly partner up with when it comes to business. It can even be a best friend. This is about a soul contract that you have with another. Okay, as you can see, there's a rainbow diving between the two, and two dolphins pairing up. So this is someone who you can pair up with, who can perhaps help you with your financial situation, or perhaps even, just the support that you might be needing in order to grow your money. Okay, we've got Rapunzel here, which is also saying something is coming that you don't expect. It's going to come out of the blue, and it's going to force some kind of change in your life. So get ready for the change. And I kind of feel like it's, even though it might not feel positive at the time, so it could be an end of a relationship, it could be a job that comes to an end, it could be getting a telephone call to say you've got a new position somewhere else. Whatever that might be, it could be your car breaking down, and then, it's kind of going to push you into a direction of perhaps meeting a soulmate for some of you, or it's going to push you towards finding the real soul tribes and what you're needing. Okay, the fairy godmother here, you really are being blessed. Again, Spirit is trying to bless you. They're coming in and she's granting your wishes, but all that she's saying is, please be very aware of what you're asking for. Be very aware that it's aligned with what it is that you're wanting. Okay, because, you know, not all that gold is glitters, is what something just came to me. So yeah, so what not, oh gosh, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Basically, that's what Spirit is saying, is that something that looks very shiny and good, and, you know, maybe your focus has been more on the material stuff, so it's cars or money or stuff like that. Rather look for things of memories, or yes, fine, you may need financial support. So say to Spirit, I need the financial support so that I can do A, B, and C. So whether it's pay my bills, get rid of my debt, you know, but don't be so overly focused on your career and money that you forget love, and you forget friendship, and you forget your soul tribe. Okay, it's also time for you to use your intuition, which will help guide you away. Also, you might have someone around you as well, for some of you, with the boundaries card, who may perhaps be someone that may be more focused on the money, and Spirit is saying you might get this wake-up call to tell you that, hang on, this person is just coming after the money. All they're interested in is the money. And so Spirit is saying that's where you need to set your better boundaries, okay? Because, yeah, there's definitely something that's going to make you feel trapped and bound to a certain person. And Spirit is saying use your intuition to help guide you out of this. Let go of your fears. And that's why you have to establish the boundaries, because sometimes we fear that people, you know, if we don't give them what they want, that they won't like us anymore, or they won't do what we're needing them to do. And Spirit's saying, nope, you have to come out. You have to peel back the layers of who you are and show the world who you really are, okay? And this will bring you, it might bring you a time, a moment, because you might realize that this person was actually just using you, perhaps, or sometimes when you establish boundaries, people get mad, and then they get cross, and then they walk away, or they leave your life. And it could happen quite suddenly, and you could actually be quite shocked about it when you start to realize that, hang on, this person wasn't really in it for the friendship or the love or whatever it was. They actually were in it for something else. Okay, this person had a goal in mind, and once you establish those boundaries, as much as it's scary because you're going to lose them, it allows you to open up to who you really actually are, because this is Spirit trying to peel back the layers and exposing you to the world, the real you. You know, you're coming out and being exposed to the world. So again, don't worry about whatever this is. The harvest is coming in. What you want, and you are going to have victory. I do see people coming together to celebrate, but again, have a really good decision as to look at your options, look at the choices. So look at your friendship choices, you know, which one of those friends are illusions, which one of those friends are real friends, which one of those friends are really there for you. And it's the same thing with your family members. Are there family members who are only nice to you when they want something from you? This is also your work colleagues, even your employer. You know, your employer's only there when it comes to the money. Whatever this may be, Spirit is asking you to spend a little bit of time and look at all the areas of your life where you may be needing better boundaries, where someone is perhaps taking advantage of you, because you need to move away, and it's going to be quite a sudden change, because again, you may set the boundaries, and then this person's like, yeah, you know what, I don't need you in my life, or this person and you might break up, and it's going to bring a sudden change, but it will bring you, you know, you do have a fairy godmother that's around you, that's looking after you, that is protecting you, okay? And it will bring you someone that's a lot better, someone that's a lot more in your soul tribe. And it's about the real people coming together in order to bring about a victory in your life. Mother Goose is also, that's really about birthing a new you, birthing a new idea, birthing of abundance. Mother Goose is I mean, she's got the golden eggs. Look at that. She's got the golden eggs, okay? So, well, the hen that lays the golden eggs, should we say. So, again, this is about Spirit saying to you, they're about to give you something a lot better once you establish these boundaries, but get rid of the fears that are stopping you. This may be something that hurts. You know, you may look back at a time where perhaps maybe, you know, it really does hurt to let go of certain people, especially if you've been long-time friends, or you've been in a relationship with someone for a long time, or, you know, these are people that you once cared about in some way or form. Or maybe if it's family members, it hurts for you to realize that, you know, they were perhaps weren't really there for you when you thought that they were. But Spirit is saying to you, please know that you are being protected through this destruction, through this situation, and it's actually preparing you for something that's really abundant and really amazing. Okay, that's what I have for you, collective. Hopefully this resonates with you. You'll know that it does, and I'll chat to you soon.